Shang-Chi is out, and I think it's going to do very well. Welcome to the Chaos Multiverse, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. I'm just going to tell you up front, spoiler alert, if you don't want to be spoiled with this mid-credit scene breakdown, now is the time to click off the video. I fully understand there are no hard feelings for the people that want to get the spoilers even before they go watch this movie. Well, this video is for you. Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. It's not your normal Marvel movie. It's really not, but we'll do a full breakdown on that in a day or two. We are going to focus in on the jaw-dropping post-credit scene, specifically the mid-credit scene. And we're going to try to figure out if this could be a hint to something I've been pushing since I launched this channel, in the form of Galactus being the in-game, the long-game play for Disney, Marvel, and the MCU. And it very well could be, because I've talked in the past, yes, Kang the Conqueror is about to just make his presence known. We know that throughout Phase 4, throughout Phase 5, he's going to be formidable. But I don't think he's the in-game guy. I don't think he's the Thanos. I don't think he's the 10-year plan. I don't even think Dr. Doom is the 10-year plan. I think it all culminates in the end, down the road, way down the line, to the Devourer of Worlds, Galactus. And I'll explain why I think that from this. So, let's start off with the end of Shang-Chi. Wong appears, he has Shang-Chi and Katie to go with them. If they have the 10 rings, they do, and we go. And then we get in to the actual scene. Wong projects the rings like he did with the Infinity Stones. That's his way of kind of being the teacher and showing everybody in a really, really cool three-dimensional way. And they talk about how old they are, but it's not just them there. Here's the jaw-dropping moment. First one. Bruce Banner's there. He's Bruce Banner. He's not Hulk. He's not Professor Hulk. He is Bruce Banner, which we've seen the rumors in the past. People said Professor Hulk didn't go over as well with a lot of the audience and everybody, and they'd maybe revert back to old school Bruce and then his Ravage Hulk style from like Thor Ragnarok. We've even talked about a World War Hulk solo movie possibly happening. So this was interesting. Carol Danvers is also there, Captain Marvel, and she now has long hair, which had to take a while to grow out, so I'm not sure the timeline of where this is actually set, but it's definitely a little farther down the road. So they're all there, and they're talking about the 10 rings, and they're talking about how they are not 1,000 years old. They're not, because we know that Wenwu had them for 1,000 years. But Bruce says they are way older than that. And the first thing maybe you connect to is the Eternals, because they've been here for 7,000 years. And I know that there's going to be people talking about that being the connection, but I'm not going to focus on that one. I'm not. Could be. Could segue right into the Eternals, but I'm not going down that road. I'm going down a different road. So they talk about how they're not vibranium. They talk about how they are not Jatari tech. And they talk about the fact that the rings sent out a, are you ready for it? Keyword here, beacon. When Shang-Chi took over the rings from Wenwu, they sent out a beacon. And if you notice, when Wenwu had them, they were blue. When Shang-Chi had them, they were orangish gold, fiery red, whatever you want to call it. And I assume that the rings adapt to the person, kind of like Mjolnir did with Thor, Mjolnir did with Captain America, finding people that are truly worthy, if you will, that kind of vibe. So if there was a beacon sent out, who is it sent out to? If you don't know what a beacon is, it's a shot of a signal that goes out to somebody or something way, way, way far away. Now, we don't exactly know the origin story of the rings. We didn't get the origin story, and they probably did that on purpose. So here's where I get truly excited. And I could be wrong, but I hope I'm not. When you think beacon, the first thing you think of is the Silver Surfer, the herald to Galactus, because he would go scout out a planet. He'd come to planet Earth. He'd say, all right, it's ready for you. Put your napkin around your neck, get your fork and spoon, and come eat this planet. He would send out a beacon to Galactus. If you don't know who Galactus is, well, he's a big bad cosmic entity that actually wields the power cosmic. And the power cosmic is wielded in the form of he is connected to basically every living thing imaginable. And they say the power level on the cosmic, or power cosmic for Galactus, there is no level. It's pretty much just infinity. It's never ending, which kind of tells you the level there. How do you get above Thanos and the Gauntlet? Well, there you go. right? This also would completely connect in if that beacon was being sent out once we get the origin story of the rings. It would connect also to the Fantastic Four. I mean, this could really set up Phase 5 of the MCU. So, if this is the setting up of the long game, the very first tease, which I think it could be because I don't think Marvel is going to give you enough of breadcrumbs to say, oh, it's Galactus, but they use that word. They use the beacon word. I think this could be where we're going. I think it's going to be a long time and a lot of setup and a lot of kind of play between Kang the Conqueror and the multiverse and even Doctor Doom down the road in Fantastic World. You know we're getting Fantastic Four. You know Silver Surfer is going to be involved in that in some way. And that all leads to Galactus. It does. Now, yes, it could go the Eternals route and it could be something to do with the Celestials and they could be connected to it as well. I don't want to think that. I want to think this. This is the theory I want to go with for that. So there you go. That is my opinion, my translation of the post-credit scene. You let me know if you agree or disagree. I'm on the Galactus bandwagon until Marvel tells me to get off. I'll see you guys soon.